welcome to Ringside Gossip. I'm Tilly.
And I'm George.
And we're just two girly pops who just love to yap all about wrestling. Do you want to do that again?
No, I like the fact that I'm just in the corner going, why do I sound like that? Who was that? Anyway, today's episode, we thought Raw and a Tuesday Smackdown are coming to London next week. Yes.
Will have been this week, the week this comes out.
Yes. The week you're watching, they would have been here Monday, Tuesday. Why was there a Smackdown recorded on a Tuesday?
Maybe we'll find out.
Would it be live on a Tuesday? Surely.
I don't know, unless it's like pre-recorded whilst because they're travelling or something. Do you know what I mean? Maybe it's different because the World Cup.
Girl, what?
Well, because Ispen.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? That's ESPN for those that don't speak our language.
I don't know. Confused. Anyway, because
We-
it's in London this week and we aren't going because we cannot afford, and also we have a wedding the weekend after, so like
and we're working
money.
and this, you know.
Look, it's so expensive to go and we can't always get time off in the summer because we're fighting against several other people.
Some would argue hundreds.
Yeah. So we're not going this year. So we thought about the time that we went also
The
this year.
beginning of this year.
We're not going this summer, so we thought about the time we went in the winter.
Yes, we went to the Smackdown recording in London's OVO Arena. Arena? No, what is it? Is it
It's
an
an
arena?
arena.
It doesn't feel big enough to be an arena.
It's an arena and then that one's the stadium.
Okay, so we went to the Smackdown recording on Friday, the 16th of January, 2026, at London's OVO Arena.
We did. We went because it was Tilly's birthday.
We did.
The exact date as well, because I'm a genius like that and I asked them to do it. Should we talk about me getting tickets first? Like, should we go from the very beginning?
Yeah,
Very
so
first start?
I was not involved in the ticket getting. I wanted to be. Georgia wouldn't let me.
Because it was Tilly's birthday gift. So I need you to... I'm going to set the scene for you guys. Here I was on this exact sofa. Laptop. iPad. Phone.
Was this in October? Yeah,
October
it was.
25.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I was in the trenches.
Yeah. Tilly was in tech as well. So, like, there was no way in hell she'd be able to help me. And
I was willing to try.
I was like, okay, I know my budget. I know the amount of tickets we need. I know sort of where I want us to be. Let me try this. And I had the official website of tickets up and I had Ticketmaster.
I'd also just like to preface this with George is like normally very, very good. I don't know how you do it, but you always win the Ticketmaster war.
You know, the one time that I tried.
Do you normally try though? I swear you always get most of your tickets for things that you go to.
No, that's my mommy.
Oh, your mom. Shout out Gemma.
She got us Beyonce. She got us Harry Styles. She got Rex. Miley Cyrus, but I was like 7, 8. So like, no, I was 6.
Anyway.
So like, what ticket war was I fighting in? Was there even a ticket war? I don't know. Did that exist back then?
I don't know.
How did you get tickets back then?
I don't know. I think it's the same way as you do now.
It's probably not as stressful because probably wasn't as many bots.
Yeah,
You know?
if any.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I'm very good at theatre tickets. And
That's what I mean.
Yeah. And like
You
rush seats.
You
and
got your Leslie tickets.
Oh, on a full breakdown.
Yeah.
My mum doesn't listen to these, I don't think, because she loves me and she loves us, but she has no interest. And
She really
that's
doesn't.
So fair.
It's just the dads.
It's just the dads that really listen to us. And I was on the phone to her and I was like, oh, I'm number 26 in the queue for Leslie.
That's Leslie Odom Jr. doing Hamilton.
Burr.
I meant doing the show Hamilton. Yeah.
But he is playing Burr.
Yes. We're both going separate days.
Yeah, separate days, separate people, but we both have witnessed it, and that's what's special.
That
Do you
is
know what I
what's
mean?
special. Hey, you don't have to go at the same time to have a shared experience.
Real. Anyway, back to me winning the ticket war. And it was hard. It was a hard buy. I think I paid $250 each, and we were in. Now, can I remember the section name or number? No, but let me describe it to you. Here's the ring. This is the ring. Okay, and you have the people on the first layer of the ring, right?
The ringside.
That's it. Oh, wonder if they gossip there. We were in like the second layer, facing the walkway. So if the walkway is you guys, this is the ring. We were here. So we were in the second layer. So we were very close still.
We were really close.
If I can insert pictures, insert a picture of like the view, because I know I have that.
Bing.
I hope I can insert photo. If not, that was funny. Anyway.
It's almost funnier if you don't insert the photo. You're editing. I don't care.
Yeah. At this point, I don't even care if we swear anymore. Sorry, lads. Anyway, I got the tickets and I didn't tell Tilly.
No. Because you texted me and you were like, I'm really sorry, I can't get us any. Like, it was so difficult. Like, I'm going to try again, like, later. Because that was pre-sale. And then, like, in a week or something, or, like, 2 weeks, there was another, like, there was general sale. Do you remember?
Yeah, I genuinely didn't get pre-sale.
Did you not?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I had to go to general. I genuinely couldn't get pre-sale, but I think it's because the website was on. I was on the official, like, WWE tickets website, and that didn't work for me. I don't know if anyone else here has found that too. I don't know if anyone else here
has ever been. But, like, you were like, oh, yeah, I couldn't get pre-sale. Like, I'm really sorry, but I'm going to try again for general. And I was like, hey, it's fine. Like, even if we don't get tickets, like, I know that I'm off that day.
Yeah, my plan was, so basically, Tilly didn't know, but because we knew obviously the date for ages. And so when I know Tilly's boss from previous shows. And so I messaged Tilly's boss when Tilly got her job and said, hello, I have one request before you accept her. She needs to have this Friday off, or I will make sure she never works for you. No, genuinely, I think I like fully was like, please. And she was like, are you sure? Like, is there a possibility for it to move around?
Like,
I said,
because my boss asked me, she was like, right, you've got this Friday off, but is it possible to change it to be what is actually my day off? And she was like, I was like,
no,
I don't think so. Let me text George. And then you were like, no. I was like, George says no.
And I already told her, no, you cannot change it, for they are flying here for one day and one day only. So please give her the Friday off. And also it's her actual birthday. So like,
yeah.
That was before I even got the tickets, by the way. So here I was.
But I knew that I had that Friday off, so I was like, it doesn't matter, like, what we'll do, like, if we can't get tickets, we'll get a takeaway.
Watch it live.
Like, we'll watch it live. I was like, if any of our other friends are free, like, I don't know who would be, but, like, if any of our other friends are free, we could, like, invite them over, have a little watch party, like, that kind of thing. So I was fully prepped to be, like, sitting here on this sofa with 2 pizzas watching it on the TV at, like, 7 p.m. or whenever it actually was.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'd won the Ticketmaster War on general sale and then was like, now I have to keep this lie up for months. October, November, December, January. 3 months.
Mm.
Oh, my
almost,
word,
I think,
lads.
to the day.
Yeah. Oh, my word, lads. Me and Tilly tell each other everything.
We really do.
So, and also, we live together. We work in the same industry. Like, we kind of are never really separate.
Mm-hmm.
So having to keep this lie up and also, like, tell people... And also, like, have them keep the lie, like, having your boss keep the lie for me.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
My boss and my deputy boss.
And my deputy boss.
And my deputy boss.
And so then I was like, right, tickets secured. Number 1. Number 2, we need something to wear.
Yeah, this is what I made.
Insert a picture of what I made because I didn't realize we were wearing it today and I can't be able to go upstairs and get changed. So I can hot stone.
I've never hot stoned before prior to this project.
I love a good hot stoning moment. I love a good sparkle. I love a good shine. And also, wrestling.
We love to sparkle and shine.
It's the first time ever Christmas Eve. Here's the thing, is that wrestling merch is not cute for women.
No, it's not.
Like, it's giving ugly bugly.
The only cute merch that we've ever found is another wrestling shirt we both own. Yours is over there.
Oh, Kit Wilson's.
Yeah.
But like merch, like there is usually a men's cut size,
It's like a unisex size, but the unisex size is just men's.
so it's box,
Which for us we don't really mind because we love an oversized t-shirt.
Yeah,
But
but
sometimes it's
still.
not the vibe.
and it also like you've seen, they're just some of the designs a bit questionable.
Some of them are ugly.
And here's the thing: is that we want to be the hottest people with every single party. So I said, we're going to make some t-shirts. How she didn't realise we were going to go.
Well, because the thing is that it's not unlike us to do an absolutely absurd amount of work to sit in this living room. Do you know what I mean?
Real.
Like, it's not unlike us to, like, for your birthday.
We've got stars in our ceiling still from my birthday.
But, like, it's not unlike us to put an obscene amount of work into making this room the party.
Yeah. So I said, get a black t-shirt, pick a design. I've ordered some rhinestones.
And we're gonna
hot
stone ourselves some merch because then even though we're not going, we can still get cute photos.
Yeah.
And we'd even said that we were gonna go down to the arena to see the merch.
Yeah, and just to like see because obviously like
But that's a discussion that we had even pre trying to get tickets.
yeah.
So like as soon as we found out, we were like, even if I was like, even if we don't go, let's just go down to the arena and we'll like have a look at the merch. If there's anything cute, we'll just get it.
Well, and for those who are UK listeners, London listeners, Wembley always usually has something going on in like Box Park for the events happening, or like there's always a little extra something happening, or like there's pictures, posters. So like we could always go and pretend like we went.
Yeah,
no one has to know. So I then was like, okay, we made the t-shirts. It got to
it
January.
took us so long to make these t-shirts.
I did mine, insert picture here, based on the American Nightmare logo that Cody Rose has.
It was
Tony's
really cool.
Is obviously Bray.
Mine's Bray
Oh my
Wyatt.
god! Literally, can you guess?
Who our favourites
Why?
are? Who are our favourites, you guys?
Um,
It's a camera so far away you cannot tell who either of these people are.
but they know.
They know. The girlies that get it, get it.
Episode 9. Surely you guys know by now.
Happy episode 9.
So it comes to the day. I got my hair done the day before because I have to take 3 days off in a row. So I got my hair done the day before, which I again feel like should have been evident that we were going to do something. But also my roots were showing.
That wasn't the first time you'd ever had it done. No.
That was That was the first time I ever had it redone.
Yes.
It's not as obvious on camera today because my hair's dirty, but I have red and black stripes.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got it redone, while telling also our hairdresser is
One of my best friends.
yeah. So I also told her and was like, you cannot tell Tilly, but this is what we're doing tomorrow. And she was like, oh my god.
Because I went on the Tuesday before my birthday to get my hair cut.
Mm-hmm.
So she'd seen me.
Yeah. And you'd like been like, I don't know what we're doing. Do you want to plan something for us? And then she asked me and was like, what is it? And I was like, Amy, I have something to tell you, but you can't tell her we're going tomorrow, so it's okay.
She texted me and she was like, you're going to be so excited.
And then I made us get all dressed up. And when I mean all dressed up, I mean all dressed up. And I said, we're going to go for dinner. Again, not sure how she didn't realise we had tickets. Bear in mind, we had watched Raw.
This is when we were like deep in watching every single weekly programming.
We watched Smackdown before and we'd watched Raw that week. So we'd seen all the promo stuff for like...
We knew what was coming.
Yeah, for that Smackdown. We knew we knew that Randy Orton was going to be there. Damian Priest, like some of our top faves.
Yeah.
I was going to be there. And again, she's none the wiser. So I said, oh, we're going to dinner near Wembley for no specific reason.
You said you were like, let's go down before the show's going to be on because we can always catch up. Like if we're going to then be late back, we can always catch up because it's Netflix. So
Yeah.
you were like, let's go down. We'll get dinner, like an early dinner, and then we'll like see what merch is about because we were like, we don't know when they're going to open the merch stands outside of the venue, which is a true fact.
It's a true fact. And also still so unsure how you had no idea because I was like, surely she cannot be... She's like, surely she's clued in. She was not clued in.
No, see, this is the
Listener,
thing.
she was not clued in.
So I was like, in the back of my head, I was like, there's a very small possibility that George has been lying to me. And like, is keeping this secret from me. But then I was also, because I'm very pessimistic, I was like, I don't want to let myself get too excited about the idea that I might be going to see it, because if I'm not, then I'll be upset, and that's not fair.
Yeah.
Because that was never the plan. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So we have TGI Fridays.
It was really
Big
good.
up TGI Fridays.
As a vegetarian and a gluten and dairy free person, finding food to eat out is always kind of difficult. So it slapped. I had a great time.
And like, it wasn't busy at all.
No, it was dead.
I'd recommend always booking in advance if you're going to Wembley, but like, it really wasn't that busy. I think we probably had dinner around 4, 5.
Our waitress was having a bad time.
Oh, yeah.
She was not having a good time.
No, but then the man that did our drinks, he was loving us.
He was loving his life.
Because it was 2 for 1 cocktails.
Oh, yeah, so we were having a great time.
So also we were a little bit, I think I had the ribs. I love the ribs. Anyway, besides the point, irrelevant for what I ate at TGI Fridays. So then we eat dinner, we go out, and like there's like the little merch thing, and we're there, and I'm like, oh, wouldn't it be so cool if we like...
Well, no, because you said, let's go into box office, because we saw that box office was open. You were like, let's go into box office and see if they have any tickets.
That's what I was going to.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So like, wouldn't it be so cool if like box office had any tickets free? Like, let's go have a look. And what I was actually doing was seeing if we could get an upgrade, because I saw online that our tickets that we paid for were now the same price as the ticket for a little bit closer. So I went and I was like, hey. I bear in mind Tilly stood next to me.
I'm not paying any attention.
I'm like, hey.
What you also need to know about me is that if I'm with somebody else, I'm a sheep. I'm following this person everywhere. So George was there chatting to this woman, and I'm just la 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 la.
I'm also very good at just like talking to people, so I was like, hey, how are you? How's your day? Yeah, good. I think we can get an upgrade. No, okay.
So George is having this full conversation. I'm looking outside the window like, oh, I like that person's merch. I wonder where they got that. That looks like vintage. Like,
yeah.
Not paying any attention.
The woman was like, no, we can't do that because
you bought online.
You bought online, and like also because you bought through Ticketmaster, and I was like, damn, Ticketmaster asked if we get an upgrade. They were like, ours box office. I thought, well, I've already done that, so clearly we're not getting an upgrade. I don't want to buy another ticket. So I just was like, whatever, our seats are probably good, and they were.
They were great seats.
So then, what did we go for a drink? No, we just walked around for a bit.
Yeah, we were like, well, this is the main part. We like went and we looked at the merch stand again, and then we were stood outside, and you went, well, I wonder where we go in.
Oh, yeah, because as some of you may know, the OVO is so confusing on the amount of doors it has.
Oh my God, it's so confusing.
And when we went for Hosier, we had to go through a side door.
Because we were at a restaurant opposite the OVO, and we were like, it's literally dead. Where the hell is everyone? And then it got to like an hour before, and we were like, oh, let's go around and like see what's going on. And we got around the side, and there was literally everyone in the entire building.
So I was like, I wonder if we need to do side entrance or the main entrance. He was like,
what do you mean?
Where?
I was like, what do you mean?
I said, well, for us to go in, Diva.
I was like, why are we going in for? We can't go in. We haven't got tickets.
Yes, we do.
I genuinely think I stopped breathing.
So we went for security, and we got in. We then had to queue for merch, which, by the way, we may as well been queuing in the Exodus because none of you have grace and decorum.
It was the man. It was the man at the front of the queue. I'm still having like an out of body experience. I need everyone to know that. I don't think I returned to my body until after the show. But there was a guy at the front of the queue that I swear had this poor woman behind the merch stand pull out every single piece of merch so that he could look at it, hold it in his hands, and then I think he bought like one thing and then left.
Yeah. Oh my God. Why is there kids pushing? What, like, there was no...
Parents can't control their children anymore.
That. And also, like, there was no queue formers. And, like, one thing that I'm very proud of the British people for, and it's probably the only thing, is that we're good at making a queue.
Oh, yeah, we love a queue.
That was not the case there. Oh, it was awful. I, honest to God, was like, oh, I'm going to hit someone. This is going to be a match. Let's go. We went to the front. We bought some merch.
I also don't think it helped that, like, the people behind the counter did not have like designated
sections.
Tills.
No.
So you couldn't queue at a till.
Yeah, no, and also because it's like clearly the people that just do merch for like everything.
Yeah, you'd be like, can I see this person's merch? And they'd be like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
And I don't know who that is. And I'm like,
So- What did we buy? We bought a Randy Orton shirt each.
Yeah, I think you've seen, if you watch our podcast, I think you've seen at least one of us wear our Randy Orton shirt.
Yeah, I bought the AJ Lee top and a hoodie.
Yeah.
I love a good bit of merch. If you couldn't tell, I'm wearing my Beyonce one. And from like previous episodes, I do love a good bit of merch. And so we did that. I tried to beg Tilly to buy the WWE gold chain. If you know, you know. She wouldn't.
No, I would not.
But it's okay. One day you will. I'll get it for you. Happy Christmas. And then it's like what? So the show starts at 7.
7 or 7:30.
I think it was the non-televised match started at 7.
Yes.
It was like 6:45 and doors still weren't open.
Yeah,
so
we were all just kind of like, everyone was just kind of like waiting by a door that was closed. And I was like, we were stood there going, is this door supposed to be closed? Like, are they just being like, why is nobody coming in?
This, bear in mind, we're all in the foyer of the OVO, and if you've been, you know it is not that big, and there's like the merch, and there's the bars, and there's like all of, like, there's so much happening in there.
There's people queuing out of the doors for toilets, like...
It's too much.
It was insane.
And it's, we didn't get to like the second we didn't get to, I'm keeping that in. We didn't get to the second section until, like, at all, like, they didn't even open that part.
Until like 5 to 7.
It wasn't even like you could then go to like the other bit that has more merch and like the food stuff. If you know, you guys know what I mean. If not,
Yeah. There was like one bar open and then all the merch downstairs, and then you couldn't get upstairs to go to the extra toilets or to like get to the extra merch stand or anything like that.
It was giving carnage.
I'm wondering though if that was because I didn't look, because we'd already got what we needed, but I'm wondering if at the other merch stand they'd maybe had Leon Slater merch. And they'd said don't open it because he was a surprise person.
Yeah, but even then, but they would have seen the merch before we got in.
True.
He was surprised. Anyway, we get in. We get to our seats. We're like, oh,
these are great seats.
oh, actually, Georgia kind of ate with this one.
You really did. They were fabulous seats. Because we were like, because we weren't on ground level, our seats were all raked, so we could see, we had an unobstructed view of the ring, the entire ring. Like, if you're watching it on TV and you're on the fixed camera, we were like by the right hand turnbuckle.
Yeah. And then the apron said Saturday night main event, and I said, ooh.
And we went, huh?
Am I in the right location?
Why are we here?
But it was just for the opening matches, I guess, to just like protect.
Yeah, for the dark matches before.
I'm trying to remember who our dark matches were. I think
Axiom.
Fraxium.
I think it was only Axiom though. Or was it a tag match?
No, it was both were there, but only one of them.
It was either Axiom or Nathan Fraser.
No, I think it was Nathan Fraser versus Ray, wasn't it?
Phoenix?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Look, it was dark, so we actually can't go back to research.
All I remember is that it was really good.
But it was fun. It hyped up the crowd. And then I've had to watch back the highlights because, again, this was also in January, so, like, bear with me.
This was a long time ago. So much has happened since then, and yet in WWE storytelling world, I feel like we haven't really moved that far.
Oh my god, technically from day of recording this on the 16th. It was 6 months ago.
Wow.
Well, 5 months ago. How does months work? We're in the 6 months of the year.
February, March, April, May, June,
6
July.
We're in June.
June.
6 months ago.
Yeah.
So we started the show with Drew's post-title match win.
Oh my god.
The bagpipes!
Oh my god, the bagpipes.
There was one bagpipe player that was not playing in tune, and I know it's hard.
I think he was playing the wrong song.
Yeah, it was. Someone in that bagpipe lineup was not playing whatever they were told to play.
Yeah.
Because you could really tell. You can't tell on screen, but in person, we were all like, oh yeah.
But also, I think it was mainly just like us, because we were like, ugh, and everyone else was like, ooh, bagpipes.
But also, we work around music every day.
We do.
So that's what I've just got is Drew's post-title win celebration. Bagpipes were awful. I
do remember him like going off a little bit and being like, "This country sucks."
He was saying things like, "You guys." I remember him being like, "The only person that I need to say thank you to is myself."
Oh yeah, because like even though he was like, "This country sucks," because he's from Europe and from the UK, like the crowd was so behind him.
Yeah,
the crowd was so with him. He was so over in like a babyface way going into that promo.
And then he said, "The only person I have to thank is myself," and the whole room said,
"Excuse
Actually,
me?
I don't like you anymore."
Yeah,
and that was quite funny to listen to.
You're a heel.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to hate him.
Yeah.
And then Jacob Fatu came out and came for Drew.
There was a thing that he said before, which I'm only mentioning because somebody else mentions it later. He was like, "London doesn't deserve a WrestleMania. We know you all want it. You're never gonna get it."
Oh yeah.
Do you know what you want? Because you're never gonna get it. Like,
and that exactly was also one of the reasons why everyone was like,
"Excuse me?" Yeah. But that was fun. It was fun to see him.
Yeah, and then Jacob Fatu came out and just started like throwing punches, and then Drew McIntyre ran away.
As he always does.
Yeah, I remember him scurrying through, and I was thinking, and where does he go now?
He'll go probably round and back.
And like, imagine having gone for a wee and Drew McIntyre just running past you. I'd be like, huh?
The crowd pop when Jacob came out was really fun.
It was. Also, this was both our first times at a live WWE event.
Yeah.
Or wrestling event in general. I became a different person.
Yeah. We both did a little bit.
Why am I doing the barks in Jacob Fatu's entrance?
Also, I'd like to give credit to every single person that goes to WWE live events. That first 10 seconds, not even, when you're trying to work out whose music you're hearing, is actually so much harder
in person.
Yeah, because I was like, how do they not understand that it's this person? It's like, because you can't hear it.
Yeah, because obviously arena, loud. And like, even just like when people are trying to be quiet, the movement of that many people is still loud.
You can't hear the music. The screens are always like 3 seconds behind, so it's not even as if like you get screen and then you get music.
Like the name or anything. So that's confusing.
Yeah.
Also, understanding etiquette was like very easy to pick up. So you stand when they enter, you sit down when they start. Like the minute the bell goes, you sit down.
And I do like that because then it means that everyone can still see.
And then you only get up when you feel like it's gonna end.
Yeah, or like you think or like they clearly tee you up for something big to happen.
Yeah, or you feel like someone's gonna come in, like yeah. When what's the word? When the anticipation rises. That's when you then get up. But the rest of the time you stay sat. I also have a feeling
that I think I've read somewhere that WWE plants markers. So it'll plant people.
Oh, to like be the leader.
Yeah. So that then everyone kind of follows along, which does make sense.
I mean, you'd hope so, right? Like, you kind of need the applause sign.
Exactly. But then there has been instances, particularly in Europe, where the crowd has hijacked the show in a way that has completely derailed it. And I find that even funnier.
Well, because also here's my thing. I think Americans realize is that, especially in the UK, we are trained from like
a young age
5 onwards to stand when everyone else stands, sit when everyone else sits, sing. Like the same with like actual performers, are like singers and stuff.
Yeah,
we have to sing all the words, and we know how to sing and tune all together. Like,
yeah,
Assemblies really trained us.
They really did in a
to
way
be the best audience in the world.
Yeah, and that's why everyone loves
UK crowds.
Because we're just the best.
Because we know how to behave is a different word.
You give us a call and response, and we're going to do it for you.
Yeah. We can clap along.
Yeah.
I believe this was Elimination Chamber qualifiers.
It was.
So the first match we had was Randy Orton versus The Miz.
I've never screamed so hard as when Randall Keith Orton came out on that walkway. I thought I was gonna pass out.
Shout out to the lady who sat in front of us. Because
she was great.
We became besties real quick because it was like he was doing promo stuff and then The Miz came out, and like so the match kind of started like
pre-bell ring.
Yeah, and kind of in promo mode. So he like still had his t-shirt on, his RKO t-shirt, and I just yelled, maybe it will help if you take your top off.
We were there just going, take your top off.
The lady in front of us was like, you're right, actually.
Yeah.
I think he will win if he takes his top off.
And then she yelled it, and then we were all yelling it, and then he took his top off.
And then when he did, and I went, yeah! And the lady and her husband pissed themselves laughing. Look, we entertain, whether that's on the pod, out of the pod, in the crowd.
You want comedy?
You're going to get it with us. Everyone yelling the Mrs. Tiny Balls, hilarious.
Yeah, shout out Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry, you weren't there. We thought you were going to be.
Yeah, we would really loved it if you were there, but you weren't. Because was he signed yet?
Not
officially?
No,
he was still NXT at that point.
Yeah, but he was like, on that border, on that fence.
A bit like Sol Ruka.
Yeah. He was on the fence.
Yeah.
And so, and we all thought, because, UK crowd, maybe he'd come out, but he didn't.
It's like UK, yeah. Who else is the UK? Well, Drew's here. Maybe the other Scottish one. What? That's going to be in my head forever now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bing, bang, bong. Anyway, Randy Orton won.
He did. Who's surprised? No
we
one.
got to see an RKO IRL.
Oh, it's so good. It's so fun.
Which, bearing in mind, obviously, we both grew up watching wrestling, on and off, like as children and teenagers and all that jazz.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing things that you see all the time as a kid, or like try to recreate with your siblings on the trampoline, and definitely not get yelled at by your parents for doing. Trying to do that. Like seeing that in real life, crazy.
The Prince pose
parents.
at the top of the turnbuckle, I nearly passed out.
Yeah. And then we had Cody Rhodes come out.
I've never seen you be that way before, ever.
I probably never will again. The way I am for Cody Rhodes, I think the last person I was like this for was Louis Tomlinson in the One Direction era. Dead ass. And if you knew me as a child, you'd know that I had a Louis Tomlinson floor-to-ceiling poster in my room on the back of my door, and I'd kiss him goodnight every night.
Do you know I was a Harry Styles girl from day one, but I wasn't allowed to be a Harry Styles girl because my friend Amy, not my hairdresser, was like, you can't be a Harry Styles girl because I like Harry Styles. You have to have Zayn. And I was like, hey, what's wrong with Zayn? I like Zayn.
Zayn was cute too.
Yeah.
I was the stripes, the red chinos and the braces did something to me apparently. And now looking back, he did look a little bit like a lesbian. And so maybe that was it. Maybe
that's why.
Huh. I've just realised that now.
That's a live on camera reaction.
Yeah, he did look a bit like a butch lesbian. That kind of had a bit of a twink energy to it, Anyway, Cody, I find Cody Rhodes a very interesting person in a UK/Europe show because we want to hate him because he's the American nightmare and like
Europe famously is not the biggest fan of America.
Never have been, probably never will be. And especially like current
climate.
But he just is so good on a mic.
Yeah.
And so...
It was very interesting to watch because, like, he come out and everyone were like, oh my God, it's Cody! Like, top baby face of the company that we're here to see.
But we
and
also don't want to like him.
They're like, oh no, he's America. Boom! It was so
Well, also because
funny.
he just, like Drew had just won the title from him. Obviously, we want to support a UK guy, but then also we were like, oh, but we all kind of do love him.
It's Cody Rhodes.
And then Cody announced that he was going to be first. He was the first entrant for the Royal Rumble.
Oh yeah.
And we were all like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
And then he said that we deserved a WrestleMania. And we were all like,
oh my God.
And then
Which
he
is
was
true.
like, London, what you want to talk about? And I think I died for about 10 seconds.
Yeah. You grabbed my arm and I thought you were going to actually fall down.
Oh, look. I'm talking Justin Bieber Fever, Beatlemania energy is me with Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
So that was that.
If we'd been closer, you would have thrown pants at him.
And I was wearing 2 layers of tights and Spanx. But I would have found a way.
You would have found a way.
He was in a suit.
Oh, was he in the suit or was he in his little warm-ups?
No, he was in suits and he even wore up later. And I said,
he did. You did.
Anyway, and then we had Matt Cardona versus Trick Williams for another elimination chamber.
Was he Matt Cardona yet, or was he still Zack Ryder?
He was Matt Cardona.
Great.
Zack Ryder. Anything that's happened recently has been all in Matt Cardona.
So 2026 is all Matt Cardona. It
Yeah.
was 2025 when he came back. He was switching between Zack Ryder and Matt Cardona.
No, he came back.
Whoa.
He came back with Zack Ryder's music, but Matt Cardona name. Because we were all like, we both went Zack Ryder, Matt Cardona.
Yes.
Because it said it was his music, it was his look, but it said Matt Cardona, and we were all like, oh,
We're like, oh, we're going to real name.
the
Okay,
government name.
great. Yeah.
Anyway, Matt Cardona as orange as ever is what I remember saying.
Yeah.
This was probably like Trick Williams was still kind of new to the game.
The amount he was so over.
What that trick, but also here's the thing: is like a repetitive song. We're gonna sing it.
Oh yeah.
And
At
it is
any
a bop.
and every
It is
given
a bop,
opportunity.
and he looks good. I'll give him that. Trick 1, obviously.
I remember watching it and being like, okay, we haven't seen very much of him because he was still very new, and like we hadn't at that point been keeping up with NXT too closely. So like we hadn't seen him transition from NXT to WWE, but we were still like 100% behind him.
Yeah, and I just like. I like seeing new talent. I like seeing, especially Matt Cardona. It was like Matt Cardona just come back as well.
Yeah,
So
it was a
kind of the
really
two
good match.
Newer people and seeing their strengths come out a bit more was nice. It was nice. Trick 1, Kit Wilson came out and was like, both of you are toxic. Again, homebody. He was also that morning at Smith's Toys Superstore in Wembley, doing meet and greets, which I found hilarious.
So funny because they had him and Chelsea Green go.
I thought it was Maxine Dupree.
Oh, one of the two.
Like, it was something you wouldn't expect.
Yeah. Oh, it was Maxine because we were like, why are they sending Maxine? Why are they sending Maxine to Smith's?
Yeah, like, Kit Wilson we kind of understood because he was still, again, newer.
Not even, no, okay, so he's not new, but his singles run was new.
But also he was a UK
yeah, like, it makes sense because he's...
superstar.
Yeah, from the UK.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, but we were then like, Maxine Dupree.
But then,
Well-
but then again, the only other UK people that they could have put there would have been Alba Fire, who was part of the Secret Service.
She was there.
She was, or if she wasn't injured, Piper Niven.
Oh yeah, because I'm not gonna put Becky Lynch. Well, because also it's SmackDown, but also because Becky Lynch and Assist Toy Superstore.
Riots would have happened.
I would have been there. I'd have been first in the queue. And then Cody and Jacob had a little punch up, and that's when the arms.
Yes.
So he came out in like half gear. By that I mean he was wearing his London Nightmare top, sleeves cut off, and just some joggers. He looked very nice. Mr.
He did
Rhodes.
look great.
And I think that was the start.
It wasn't the start, but it was a nice continuation of the little triangle that was.
Yeah, it was like because of then Drew then having the title. It was like a
Whole big thing.
lads. This passing of the title, of the Undisputed Championship title, around.
I still think they should have put it on Jacob. I still think he should have won.
Back and forth. It was getting a bit boring. So that's what I had to say about that. And then it was the Solo Sikoa versus Damian Priest for the Elimination Chamber.
I screamed so hard when Damian Priest came out. I love that man. I love him so much.
Before Damian came out, obviously we had the MFTs come out for Solo Sikoa. And Tilly wasn't sure. Tilly didn't have her hopes up that the Wyatt Six was going to come.
No.
Because she was like, oh, like, why are they bringing them all the way over here?
I was like, they're not, yes, they're in an active storyline, but they weren't booked for a match. And a multi-man or like a tag match or anything like that is not something that you necessarily put on last minute if they're not already...
Or as a surprise.
If they're not already like planned to be there.
Because also like, that's a lot of people in it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people got to hide as well.
Exactly.
So Tilly's hopes for the Wyatt Six being there were on the floor.
I was just happy. I was like, I get to wear my homemade little Bray Wyatt merch. I was like, even if nobody else is here for his memory, I am here for his memory, and that's fine.
So MFT's come out and did they have the lantern at this point? Yes.
Yeah, they had the lantern.
They had the lantern.
This one.
Everyone was booing, obviously. And then it goes dark.
And I damn near pee-peed in my pants.
Insert a picture of Tilly's face, because I actually do have the picture of it, because I've never seen you look like that. Ever.
No.
In my life.
Yeah.
And it's been almost 4 years.
Yeah.
Aww. My goodness. The White Six coming out.
Completely silent.
Obviously, fireflies in the air, like...
I went to put my torch on, but accidentally pressed the next notification, so I opened Hinge.
Screaming!
I got too excited, and I went to put my torch on.
She got so excited she had to go on a date.
But my, you know when your hands are shaking when you're so excited?
Yeah.
I couldn't control my hands, so I opened Hinge, screamed, closed Hinge, put my torch on. It all happened in about 7 milliseconds.
Yeah.
And then I went completely silent and didn't speak.
And then they had a little back and forth, trying to get the lantern back. MFT still kept the lantern, which was a storyline that we have talked about before and didn't really enjoy.
You know our feelings on that.
And then it was Solo versus Priest. Damien Priest
because
won.
the Six came out to distract the MFTs, to take the MFTs away from the ring.
Yeah. So then it was just Solo.
Yeah.
Solo.
Whoa.
And it worked because it was just Solo. Damien Priest won. Obviously, we were very excited as both Damien Priest lovers from childhood.
Yeah.
It was really nice seeing the people that used to watch as a kid win.
Yeah.
I hate to say it.
Yeah.
And then it was the Mellow Open Challenge. Just how long ago it was.
Wow.
My
Carmelo
goodness.
Hayes was the what is it? Intercontinental champion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Mellow's doing his Open Challenge, and everyone was like, "Who's it gonna be?
Who's it gonna be? We were thinking along the lines of like homebody, hometown hero story.
Yeah.
So we were like, maybe it's going to be Joe Hendry. Maybe it's going to be somebody else. Maybe Kit Wilson's just been here. Maybe it's going to be Kit Wilson.
We saw Kit Wilson. We thought maybe he's going to come back.
This was the first time Kit had used his new music?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that was really fun.
And
we
it was
loved
kind of the
his new
start
music.
of his like new look, new music, new.
Yeah.
You're
New.
toxic.
Yeah.
Everything. And obviously that's now still running, so it's clearly worked well. But everyone loved. I think he did he read a poem out?
Yes.
Yeah. We love the arts here, so keep going, Mr. Wilson.
If Kit Wilson has no fans, we're dead.
And it was Leon Slater, who was in NXT at the time, is now TNA? Or is he already in TNA
I think he was
then?
always TNA.
No, I thought he was in NXT because him and Javon had done stuff together.
But that's when Javon wasn't with WWE NXT.
Oh.
I think.
Anyway, Leon Slater was the challenger? Is that what you call them?
Yeah.
My goodness, this boy can
This
fly.
match was absolutely incredible.
It was insane.
It was the best match on the card. The best match on the card.
I say one of. I'm kind of topped with the final match of the...
Yeah, you are. I stand by. In my opinion, this was the best match.
I've never, like, he was flying in the way that, like, a lucha libre flies. Like...
Yeah, Leon Slater is honestly one to be, like, contended with. He could win and should win any and every belt he's up for.
And now I understood why he was in that tag team with Javon for Cena's final thing.
Yeah.
Because they're both high flyers, despite when you look at them, you can't
match.
And they
very
both have this
nicely.
silly, cheeky energy.
Yeah.
And it was also just really nice to see someone that is from the UK that wasn't as well known.
He's one of our own. Leon Slater is one of our own.
That's one of the chances we were doing.
The entire match. Nobody shut up the entire match.
Because it was insane, and like it was a good match for Mello as well. I think because there'd been some recent open challenges that we were all like, oh.
Well, see, the thing is that none of the open challenge matches for Carmelo were really highlighting what Carmelo could do. The only ones that I can think of were any of the ones that he had with Ilya Dragunov.
Yeah.
And that's because
love
Ilya Dragunov is an incredible wrestler. So, and that's also why I really love Leon Slater, is that you put him with somebody else and he not only highlights what he can do,
You can highlight
but is
other
great
people.
at highlighting what the other wrestler can do as well.
So Leon won our hearts.
He really did. I want to see him
He
again.
didn't win the championship, obviously, but
The People's Princess.
yeah, he really, like, people were like, oh, I like this man. I want to see more of him.
And we do, and continue to.
Yeah. So that was a sick, like, surprise match. We also had, when the cards were announced, there was no women card.
There was no women's match on the card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was a bit...
We were like, oh, are we not going to see any of the women?
We've talked about this before. We are creating the episodes where we talk about women's wrestling and all that jazz.
Yes.
But but that we want to like actually like research, probably maybe do like maybe even like multiple episodes on that. So bear with us on that, but we were a bit
That might be the only
annoyed.
episode we ever Google anything for.
real. So we had Jordan Grace versus Chelsea Green with Jade Cargill watching.
Yes, because was it for like number one contender?
I think it was for number one contender.
Yeah.
Or it was like, oh, yeah, I don't know.
They've both challenged, so let's see who wins this match, and then whoever wins this match gets to then have a match
and
against
this
Jade
was
or
also
whatever.
towards the start of Jordan Grace being in WWE full time.
Yeah, like being back in WWE.
Like being in main roster full time.
Jordan Grace is great, but our hearts will always and forever be with Chelsea Green.
Yeah, I stand a president.
Not the current one.
No, but Chelsea Green is president of America in my heart.
The Canadian is the president.
Yeah.
Pledge your allegiance to Chelsea Green.
Anyway, Jordan won. It was a good match.
It was a good match.
It was quite long as well, I think.
My favourite thing about Chelsea is that when she wrestles, you can hear her.
Oh, yeah, we could hear everything she was saying, doing. And she can sell.
Yeah.
That's what she's so good at.
Yeah.
And I think they said about her in Unreal.
Yeah.
Is that like she can make anyone look good.
Yeah.
Because she can sell everything.
She got it was like a 2 count hold, and she went, what? And I swear everyone in the entire arena could hear it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She projects.
So Jordan won, and then Jordan told Jade to stop babysitting the title and come into the ring.
Accurate.
They didn't fight. Jade walked away, I think. And was like,
who's surprised?
Yeah. And that was kind of the start of us being like, she kind of has a point. Jade has had the title for a while and not really done anything with it. And now look where we are now, 6 months later. She no longer has it.
Mm-mm.
And then we had our final match of the night, which was Ilya Dragunov versus Sami Zayn.
Oh, this was so good. I forgot this was our top match.
This was rightfully so the final match of the night.
Yeah.
Because both are very over, especially over here.
Mm-hmm.
And both...
Which is surprising because Ilya's from Russia.
Yeah, but he's just a good wrestler.
That's very true.
And, like, Sami Zayn's really over in the UK.
Where is Ilya Dragunov right now? Where is he? Put him back on my screen.
Probably got a knee injury or something. Everyone's fucking knees are busted.
Yeah.
I'm editing this. I said it again.
Oh, I didn't even realise.
Yeah. I don't even know if it picked up because I said it quite slurred. But genuinely, if Leon Slater and Mello wasn't in there, and I know obviously we had some of our faves from childhood, but I think this was my favourite match of like...
Yeah, this match was great. It was
so good. They both have a great stamina and they gave everything. It was interesting to see, because when you're watching it live, the camera's angled in certain ways. So we got to see like Ilya's blood be wiped off his face because his nose was bleeding too much. Mm-hmm. We got to see like what they do when there's blood on the mats. Mm-hmm. We got like...
Yeah, it was very interesting from like because obviously we work backstage. It was very interesting to watch from like a backstage perspective.
Yeah. And like seeing all the
cameraman and then all the cameraman's like cable runners.
Yeah, and just like all the interesting things that maybe you don't really get to see because you're like obviously watching through the camera. Mm-hmm. It was fun to see all of that. The match also I feel like went on forever for that one. Like I think everyone was.
It was like a solid like maybe 25 minutes, I think.
And they were giving it beans. They were giving it
the whole time.
Beans. And then Sammy won for Elimination Chamber. Mm-hmm. And then Trick Williams came out, and I think this was like sort of the start of
them
feud.
Yeah.
And that was actually a really nice way to end the show.
Yeah. Sami Zayn in this match...
From your perspective.
Yeah. Sami Zayn in this match reminds me of, like, vintage Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, there's something very similar about their wrestling styles that I wish we'd got to see more of back when Bryan Danielson was with WWE.
Yeah.
Like, because obviously when... I keep switching between calling Bryan Danielson and Daniel Bryan. Bryan Danielson is his AEW name. So
that's so clever. Just switch.
Yeah.
Flip it.
Like when Daniel Bryan was still with WWE, Sammy and Kevin and all that were kind of on their way up from NXT.
Yeah.
So we didn't get too many, if any, correct me if I'm wrong, none of you will, matches where they were together. And I wish we had, because I feel like their match styles would complement each other very well. Not maybe necessarily now, because now he's a lot more intense, but like definitely back then it would have been really interesting to see.
Yeah, and so the match, the episode ended with like the Trick versus Sammy like walk off, and then
Left Sammy in the ring.
yeah, and then TV turned off, and Sami Zayn did this really nice speech,
Really beautiful promo.
that wasn't televised.
No.
Where he just was saying about how much he loves London and how he loves being in this crowd, and that like
He feels really accepted here.
Yeah, and really support him. Sami Zayn, if you want to move to London, we can.
Oh, please move to London. I know it'd be
We can be
difficult for your
friends.
career, but I don't care. Maybe when you retire.
Yeah, we'll be friends. But it was really nice. A really nice way to end it. Obviously, they like send the crowd home happy, and it was like, I want to say like 5-minute long speech about how much he loves it here, how great of a crowd we were, all that jazz.
Talking about how like he knows that people think that he's on his way out, but he's going to keep fighting until the end, and like he doesn't want to retire until he's finished.
Yeah.
And that was really beautiful. It was a really lovely. It felt very like heartfelt and honest in a way that we don't always necessarily get from WWE promo.
Yeah.
Because it felt like it wasn't Sami Zayn the wrestler talking to us. It felt like it was Sami Zayn the person,
The human being.
yeah, talking to us, and that was really lovely.
The real boy.
Yeah.
And then we went home.
Did we clap him off with a thank you, Sammy chant, or was that?
Yeah.
Oh, we did. Okay, great.
And then we went home.
I was like, did I imagine that?
And we went to bed because it was late.
It was. I mean, it wasn't as late as I was anticipating. I think we got like our last train from London Bridge, which was at like what?
That's 20 past midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it wasn't too late, but we were exhausted because it's a lot of yelling, a lot of
The
emotions.
adrenaline rush that you feel even as an observer in that ring is in that arena is kind of insane. It felt like we'd been at a concert.
Yeah, and well, we kind of had in a way.
Yeah. Like the
Like-
post-concert blues, we definitely felt when we got home.
Big time. Yeah. And that was that.
All in all, we had a great time. I do wish, obviously they cut a lot of stuff for TV, and especially for like, if you were then to go back and watch it on Netflix, they cut a lot. It was interesting to see what happens when there's ad breaks, in that they don't necessarily stop the match, but they don't do anything.
Yeah, they sort of just bounce around.
Like bounce around, they'll do like a couple of little like fake out holds, but like it's very much a time for conserving energy.
Yeah. It was interesting what they do in between matches when there's adverts we just watch them too.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't know what I thought was going to happen in the arena when we know there's adverts and there's no match happening.
Yeah.
But
They
we just watched
announced-
the ads too.
And they announced at the end of the night these shows that happened
Yes.
this week.
Yeah, they did. And they had little like pre-sale QR code, and also there was like adverts for merch, adverts for Elimination Chamber, adverts like little recording promos.
There was
all that
promos
jazz.
even. There was the first like set of promos for Mania.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
not the ones including like the actual wrestlers, but like it was like, oh yeah, WWE like WrestleMania's going back to Vegas.
Yeah, like all of those ones.
Yeah.
They just play those.
Yeah, they just play the ads. Any ads that you see, we see.
Yeah. Which, am I surprised? No. But was I expecting something else? Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't really know.
Even if it was just like, I understand that they don't want to do anything too much in dark periods, but even if it was just a little like backstage promo with somebody that was there, even if it was just like them, like a wrestler that's signed to Smackdown that's not necessarily on the card but is there because they're doing something else, being
Yeah.
like, hi everyone, so sorry I'm not wrestling for you today, but we love you London, like I'll see you next time, kind of thing.
That's giving cameo.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
No,
I'd
I know
literally
what you mean.
rather get a pre-recorded cameo from a wrestler that's not there.
Then
than-
she's its ad.
Exactly. I don't want to see another Slim Jim ad. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, all in all,
We can't even get Slim Jims here.
no, we can't. Never even
What's the
had a
other
beef
one?
jerky.
What's the other one that they like out there? Chomp? A chomp stick?
What is that?
It's another meat stick.
Never heard of. Anyway, should we wrap this up?
Yeah.
All
All in all, we had a fun time.
we had a fun time. We had a great time. We'd love to go again. It's just so expensive.
It's so expensive. I keep looking to see if there's any tickets because at this point of recording, the shows haven't happened yet. I keep looking to see if I can get a cheap ticket.
You can't.
They don't exist.
They don't exist. We'd also love to go to like a local indie show.
Yeah.
Some AEW shows. Like,
well, AEW's in London, but again, they're so expensive.
they're so expensive, and also it's because it's in the same place.
It's not. It's at Wembley.
That is Wembley.
It's not at the OVO. They're doing it in Wembley.
The stadium.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Also, apparently, and Mitch told me this, they're doing an AEW musical theatre.
Yes, they are. They are. I saw the advert for it. I'll send it to you. I'll show you.
We'll talk about this after the.
This is an off-camera discussion.
Anyway, but thanks so much for listening. Hope you got to enjoy. If I did add the pictures or the words that are in the middle, I hope you got to enjoy living this experience with us.
And if you're listening to the podcast and would like to see the photos that George has absolutely 100% put into this episode, please go and watch it on YouTube.
Yes, we also do have videos on Spotify, but I don't know how that works for everyone. And if you want to experience what we experience, go back and watch Friday the 16th of January 2026 on Netflix. Not spons, wish it was. Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.